hear me say the same. Well, everybody, it's another Fat Guy Radio Show for your listening pleasures. Welcome to the Valley of the Sun, also known as the pool in the desert, with all the rain that's going on for the last couple of days, and everyone is losing their minds because it is raining, and we'll get into that a little later in the show. Are you boys ready for the Thanksgiving holiday? D-Tay, you ready?
What's Thanksgiving?
The thing with the mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready for that.
You are?
I didn't know it was called Thanksgiving. I thought it was just called the mac and cheese throwdown.
So you take the Thanksgiving holiday that us regular Americans do, and you look at it as an opportunity to get as much macaroni and cheese as you possibly can.
I'm thankful for the macaroni and cheese.
I am not. I'm okay with that. DA, are you ready for your Thanksgiving?
You know, I was just telling my wife I am not.
Why, your family hasn't come in to do it all for you?
No, I have to drive down there for them to do it all for me. So
they're not going to come up. They're not going to come up here and take care of your Thanksgiving because you always have your family do everything for you.
No, I'm actually driving down this for big holidays. I drive down, so I'm not looking forward to the drive.
It's like an hour drive.
2.
That's still not that bad.
It's a flat drive too, and we're talking.
It's a boring drive.
For those of you that are listening all over the country and all over the world,
yes.
We're talking about the drive from Phoenix, Arizona, south to Tucson, Arizona, and it is a boring drive because it's all flat and it's pretty much straight.
Yeah,
and it's quick though.
Yeah, but there's nothing there, and I know that drive very well because when I was a high schooler and had my car, that was one thing that I did. I used to get in the car with some friends at the time and literally drive down to Tucson, Arizona and have coffee at the Denny's on Speedway.
Why?
Yeah.
Because we had nothing else to do. I think I've mentioned that on the show where Phoenix is built on a grid system.
Yeah.
And when I was a younger man and had free time, I would get in my car and drive just to see where streets began and end.
Oh, nice.
I did. I know where a lot of because I mean, literally, we have a road in Phoenix that Central Avenue.
Yeah.
Central Avenue will literally take you from mountain to mountain.
Yeah.
And you think it ends at the Sunny Slope Mountain, but it actually doesn't. It picks back up on the other side of the Sunny Slope Mountain, which is Central and Dunlap. And those of you that are listening in other states, you can Google map this stuff. It picks up on the other side of that mountain.
It does.
And it actually goes up to the 101 North. But it turns into a small residential road versus a major fairway throughout the city. Same thing for 7th Avenue. And the way that Phoenix is built is Central Avenue divides the avenues and the streets.
Yep.
To the east, you have everything that's in the streets. To the west, you have everything that's in the avenues.
Yep.
So it's impossible to get lost. And no matter how much the city grows, you can still get across the entire metropolitan area in under 45 minutes.
How?
Oh.
You can get from Sun City, Arizona, which is in the northwestern part of the metropolitan area, all the way into Chandler in under 45 minutes.
And depending on if it's raining.
If it's raining, we go get to that
3 days.
Yeah. Lady K chiming in off of the Twitter. Thank you for joining us live. Hey, Lady K. It's almost like I just saw her just yesterday.
I know, right?
But AK47 off the YouTube says 2 hours to Tucson. You ain't doing it right, DA. But I'm coming from Tucson.
That's even closer, though.
No, it's not.
Tucson is on the south side of the metropolitan
So, I mean,
area.
I hit the tent, like, from where I live to where my parents live in Tucson is literally straight 2 hours.
Are they closer to, like, the
No, they're
Nogales?
far.
They're in the deep south of Tucson?
No, they're not south. They're actually east. So if you know anything about Tucson, the freeways run basically west side all the way to south side. But they're east side, so they're way over, you know.
The freeways,
so you have to hop
run
off.
west side?
Yes.
So you got to hop off.
Hop off and drive the side streets.
So I had to do that because we had to pick up my friend's little brother who lives in East Tucson.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to drive to Tucson every weekend.
For what? I know why.
We definitely.
Why'd I even ask?
If there's anything that he's making a great effort for, it's you. You and I definitely know what it is. There's nothing else that would get DT motivated other than that. So go ahead and tell us who it is.
So let's take a guess. What do you guys think it is?
Fatherless woman.
A girl with daddy issues.
For my job.
I don't believe it for a second.
Prostitution.
I used to work as a correctional officer.
Nah, I don't
and
believe
CODA, the Correctional Officer Training Academy, is located in Tucson.
It is.
So there's two major things that would motivate DT.
Money.
One is money. Two is
Putang. Yep. 100%.
So I lived in Tucson for 2 months.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
For training.
And
the only reason why he left Tucson, DA, is because he didn't find any substantial Putang.
And you won't.
Not in Tucson at all. I love Tucson.
Not on Mount Lemon.
I love Tucson. I drove down there just for recreation often, and
we drove down there.
Yeah, we went down to Tucson when we were on the search for the best burger in Arizona for
Lindsay
my blog.
On 4th.
Yeah,
and we went to Lindsay on 4th, and I've always enjoyed. I like Tucson. I like the fact that it is 100 years in the past.
And it's Lindy's.
That's what I said.
What we said.
I thought you said Lizzie.
No, we said Luby on 5th.
Lindy's on 4th.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And that's literally
Loco
the night.
3.
That's the nightlife in Tucson is 4th Avenue.
Yeah, it was a lot of people that was out there, and no one cared that we were walking around with cameras and stuff like that.
No, they're used to it.
They really didn't care. You know, I even picked one of those locks off that little Lockhart thing and stole it.
Yeah, there's thousands of locks.
And allegedly, I got a parking ticket. Allegedly in Tucson
for now back parking, right?
Yeah, because I didn't back in, and normally, I'm synonymous for going ass first, but this particular time I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna take it to the head.
So what? Like you were supposed to parallel park, but you went in just straight?
No, it was a diagonal parking, but it was a back in only.
Oh yeah, so you have to pull up and then back. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah,
I didn't do that.
So what did you do?
Actually doesn't make sense because the way the parking is like if you're heading east,
which we were,
the parking spot is perfect to pull in eastward. So you would literally have to like go northish and then back like a 3-point turn into it so that your car's facing west.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
Exactly.
Right. So that's exactly how I got caught up in getting a ticket.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I ever paid that ticket. I think I was driving my dad's car at the time.
Ooh, I have a text message to send.
Because he had a Prius at the time before I started hating people that drive Priuses.
I think it was a Kia Soul, wasn't it?
I love that you can text the police now.
It was a Kia Soul.
I have a Kia Soul.
I got something in my eye. It was a Kia Soul.
I have a Kia Soul.
And it's got parking tickets, doesn't it?
One for
I don't remember, but I paid it.
So you're ready for Thanksgiving, and your preparation for Thanksgiving, DA, is driving down to your parents' house.
Because you think I'm a spoiled little brat.
No, I don't think you're a spoiled little brat. I think you just possess the inability to take care of yourself.
I can take care of myself.
Clearly you can't.
I'm up here by myself in Phoenix.
Your wife and your kids are here, and then the moment you had any major life issue or change happen, you sound the family alarm, and it is like Moses leading the children out of Israel with all of your family coming up from the deep south.
Disagree.
I heard your mom came up and made you tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches.
That's when I had a runny nose.
Yeah, I also heard that your mom came up and flipped your breaker box because the electricity went out.
No, that was me. I did that. My mama didn't do it. I did that.
And I also heard, now, reports may or may not be 100% accurate, but I also heard that your lights may be in your mama's name.
So,
over and over. So it's not our fault. It's just the best way for us to keep the peace, because we're peacekeepers here on Fat Guy Radio Show. And so, that's where we are. And that's why this is going on. So now I'm like you, just waiting for, the show to come back on or to start or wherever we are in the middle of the program, and you got some nice stuff there at your house or wherever you are. It's kind of cool. Just hanging out here in video streaming land. It's me. Show's gonna start, eventually here. Seen any good movies lately? I don't know if that's even appropriate. I'm gonna go check and see if the show started, and then I'll be right back. I'll just stay there. I'm gonna go check and see where the guys are, and then come back and probably say the same thing that I said, because this pre-recorded video will repeat itself. But I'll be back. Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show, or we might be in commercial right now, but live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting to 79 countries with over 750,000 downloads worldwide, heard by the best fanatics. This is Arizona's home for Hot Talk Radio, Fat Guy Radio Show. I'm your host, Cory Blaze, joined by Daniel D. Taylor.
What's good?
And Doug the D.A. Andrew.
Holla.
You are sitting over there looking like a rejected Negro 011 Kenobi. Did I say that right?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He's the Mexican Obi-Wan.
Yeah, you look like a rejected Unabomber.
Thank you.
The one that couldn't get the bomb to explode.
I'm Hoodie Mellow.
You are ghetto Hood Elsa.
I'm dark Kermit. Have you seen those dark Kermit memes?
Yes, those are hilarious. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. Comment on our YouTube live. Tweet us in your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow as well. You're welcome to get at us in the DMs. Search Fat Guy Radio Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And ladies and gentlemen, Walmart.com is so easy to shop, especially if you want next day delivery on orders over $35. At Walmart.com, in the top left-hand corner of the site, is a next day delivery button. Click that button and only items that are available for next day delivery will be displayed. And the greatest thing about shopping Walmart online is there's no membership for next day free shipping. Take advantage of the many easy and convenient ways to shop Walmart. Pick it up at the store, delivered to your door, or let them load up your car. All this and more through the Walmart banner on our website. Live better, Walmart. Yo, all right, everybody, welcome to the showdy. Whoa, everyone, everywhere.
He was all sad that he wasn't going to dance to Dancing Queen. You didn't even let the hook play.
I love that song.
Dancing Queen?
It's like one of my favorite ABBA songs of all time.
Really?
Really?
I never knew that.
That's your favorite ABBA song?
Yeah.
Rookie.
What is your favorite ABBA song?
I don't even know what ABBA is.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, D.A. Appreciate it.
And the funny thing is I first heard Dancing Queen by S Club 7, and I was like, this is really nice. And so, like, I looked up the song Dancing Queen, and that's when I realized it wasn't S Club 7's song, it was ABBA's. And I was like, oh, snap, this is way better than the S Club 7 version.
Yeah, because we had to do the ABBA song because we did the Birdcage opening.
Yeah,
You know?
and I'm okay with that.
I love the Birdcage. It was on TV.
It's a good movie.
Just a few days
It's an okay
ago.
movie.
I
Like,
mean, it's no Hunger Games, but it's a good movie.
No,
like at the end when they were like in the blind sanctuary, I thought that part was corny.
The Blind Sanctuary.
Right.
Can you help me out here, DT? Because I have no idea.
Because we're talking about Birdcage, and DA's talking about Bird Box.
Oh, it's two different movies.
You know what? I'm so glad I'm here today.
I am too.
You know what I mean? It's so hard sometimes dealing with this jagaloon, but
He literally said when they're in the blind sanctuary.
Like, that part was corny, right? Like, no, they're all untouched. They can't see the monster. Get the hell out of here.
why do you have on your hoodie?
It's raining.
Not in the studio.
Hey, AK-47 off the YouTube said ABBA is the thing you use to count and do math. Oh, yeah, the ABBA.
That's an abacus. Jeez.
Forgive her. She's dumb.
Yo, don't talk about our listeners like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Daniel Taylor that said that. And Cory Blaze signed off on it. Here's the thing. It's raining in the city of Phoenix and the metropolitan area. And I just don't understand if it's Phoenix residents, because I don't know how to classify this. We have a lot of snowbirds that are here now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's the snowbirds, but then I think back on monsoon season and the snowbirds are not here. So it may very well be Phoenix residents who just don't understand rain.
It is.
I'm telling you now, I know this is a Arizona-laden show, but I-17 and Thunderbird Road is one of the oldest intersections in this city, and it will always flood, and people still get stuck under the I-17 overpass at Thunderbird. It's a huge intersection. It's a deep intersection, and it goes under the freeway of I-17, which takes you straight through the city and on out into up to Prescott. And if you stay on it, you get into Flagstaff, and if you keep going, you get into the happy place that even gets you to the 40 that'll get you to Las Vegas.
What?
But people still get stuck under that, and I'm not talking about trucks, lifted trucks.
Yeah.
We're talking about people that dumb people that drive Kia Souls.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a Kia Soul.
They're dumb.
Prius drivers.
Yeah.
I like
they're
Priuses.
Dumb people that drive into I-17 and Thunderbird every time it rains turns into a public pool. It's the same color as the public pools that are open during the summer.
Little brown.
Dark brown, doo-doo, dead homeless person gray. That's literally the color of the water.
Doo-doo, dead, homeless, color gray.
Dead
Yes,
homeless person.
that's what it is down there. And
There you
people
go.
still drive into it. I don't understand. And when it rains, a 20-minute drive from my house, Casa La Blaze, to GCU DA on a normal day takes me 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be there on Tuesday evening when it was raining.
Mm-hmm. Double it up.
Took me 45 minutes.
Yep, double it up.
Same distance, same roads.
Yeah.
People just, it's like they see the rain, and then all of a sudden it's like their minds just turn to mush.
On the way to the studio today, I'm driving in the middle lane. Not the fast lane, not the slow lane.
Right.
The middle lane.
The middle lane.
Going 35.
Wait, that's the same age I am.
So I'm like, I'm going to pass this dude because nobody's in front of him.
Yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So I get room to pass him on the right because on the left, people going crazy.
Yes, little red ghetto hood.
You may interject.
Homie one Kenobi.
Homie one Kenobi.
Yeah. Go ahead, little ghetto red hood.
I'm not writing that down.
Little ghetto. Get a little hood ghetto. Riding Hood. I got nothing.
Got anything else?
Nah, it's all
right. So as I'm changing
I can
lanes,
see the
gang
sprockets moving in DT's mind.
Little gang banging hood.
Little gang banging hood.
I'm not writing that.
That's too much credence for that.
so as I'm changing lanes,
yes,
this MFer pumps his brakes, and I almost rear-end him.
like you in the snow.
I don't know why he's pumping his brakes. Nobody's in front of him, and I just stare him down. I'm in my truck, so
he's probably the same guy that likes his brakes when on the freeway.
I don't get it.
You see more red lights on the freeways here in the Phoenix metropolitan area than you do on the roads. I don't understand. There's no lights, and there be people that I be driving the freeway at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Ain't nobody for miles, and you hitting your brakes for what?
Hell?
Are you afraid of running in the air?
What the hell are you doing out that late?
Don't be worrying about that.
Where are you going?
I'm grown over here. I'm a grown
Them
man.
prostitute hours.
Dog. I'm grown man. Yeah, because nothing good happens after midnight.
Nothing. Homie One Kenobi. That was good, though. Who said that?
I did. Nevertheless, people love their brakes here in Arizona. That's why Brake Masters and all those brake repair companies do so well out here, because we wearing down our brakes because we're afraid of the accelerator.
It's crazy.
And then I'm telling you another thing. I meant to bring this up a couple of weeks ago. These new monitor car insurance discount sticks.
Yeah.
It's going to get someone killed.
Yeah.
Discount sticks.
I think it's, you got one.
You can plug
Oh,
it.
the Progressive.
Yeah, the snapshot.
Hey, actually, they just told me I'm done. I'm saving, guess how much? $80 a month. Joke's on you, you rubes.
How about you be an adult
Mhm.
and pay your bills for the services that you need?
I'm saving my mama $80 a month, bruh. Come on.
The insurance is in his mama's name.
Mine is in my daddy's.
Oh I'm working with children.
I'm 30.
Are none of you adults?
I'm 30.
Do you not have hair above your junk? Won't you own up and DA, don't check. Oh my God, we're live.
Yeah, it's a little sweaty, too.
All right. But anyway, I honestly feel I can tell nowadays when I get behind somebody with one of those insurance sticks. They don't accelerate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't go too fast.
They don't, so they creep out of the block when the light turns green.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
Which you should do anyway for red light runners, but proceed.
Okay, no, for red light runners, you just give it like a count of 1.
No,
2,
you don't.
And then you go. That's what I do.
I look both ways, and then I slowly go.
This ain't crossing the street, DA. This is trying to get from point A to point B, and I don't need my point A to be interrupted on my way to point B by somebody that needs to save $80 for their mama.
Leave earlier.
It don't make it's just not my responsibility. How about you drive better? I drive fast and safe. Fast and safe is the way to go.
That's the way I have sex.
Fast and safe.
I mean, if you're being safe, going fast doesn't really matter. You can't feel nothing.
And then this is when it really gets me going.
Kills the feeling.
When it really gets
if
my
you pull
goat.
out, that's safe.
There you go.
When you get 2 of your cheap driving bastards next to each other on a 2-lane highway, and both of y'all is trying to save your mama $80. So both of y'all going slow, and then you both reach the speed at the same time. So now you got a moving roadblock for your boy Cory here, who pays full price for his insurance, who's not trying to game the system by putting a little USB port in the bottom of his car.
That's kind of where it goes.
Yeah, I don't. Those things are annoying, and everyone that, I mean, it's bad enough we got, people that are a little longer in the tooth drive in my area. A lot of retirees in my area.
Longer in
Hold
the
on, speaking about that, this morning in our area, some old guy, or I'm sorry, some person who was longer in the tooth really grind my gears.
Get it?
Oh, the brakes.
So we were at the gas station, and I filled up, and
You felt up the old man?
I filled up my tank
Oh, okay.
with $10 that was graciously given.
$10 was probably given to you. It wasn't from DA, because he probably would have had to drive to Tucson and get it from his parents.
No, they would have cash apped me, and then I would have went to the ATM.
So I went to I wanted to leave, but the car in front of me, the dude was sitting in his car. Like, I saw him come out.
Yes.
He didn't put gas in his car at all. He was just parked there to shop.
He was just chilling.
Yeah. So I'm sitting there. There's this truck who's trying to get out, but I'm like, I can't get out. He can't get out, and this dude just sitting there. The moment the lady in the car next to me moved her car, the truck was able to get out, and I was about to go around this car.
Yeah.
He decides, oh, now I want to leave. I'm like, you jagaloon. What the hell is wrong with you? And then when we pull out of the gas station, he proceeds to go, because it's raining a little bit in the morning, he proceeds to go a brisk 12 miles an hour.
Oh man, that was lightning speed for that brother.
I was like, am I next to Lightning McQueen? I don't know if I'm gonna get the sponsorship for Dynaco. Like, he is speed. I swear.
I mean, oh my God, he almost got passed up by that turtle.
Almost.
Oh, I see the turtle in the hair.
Yeah. But it's a bad thing, and Goodyear is trending on Twitter right now, and I know we're up on a break. Goodyear is trending on Twitter in Arizona because they got hail.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody lost their S when hail started flying.
We got hail in Tucson, too.
It's just ice, folks. And they're like, oh, my car's getting, your car should, they saying this, they get interviewed by the news media that their car is getting hail damage, and the news media is interviewing them right in front of their house where they got a 2-car garage. Clean your garage out. I've been telling y'all that for years. Garages are made for cars. Put your cars in there.
Facts.
Yeah.
Put your car in your garage. I don't park any of my vehicles
What the
outside
hell?
of my garage.
What the hell?
What the hell? I see what you did there.
Write that down.
That's funny. Stop telling him to stop stopping the show to say that, DA. Jesus, pizza. It's like wrangling kittens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. And on the other side of this, DA and DT lost $100, and you will not believe what happened to me today
Lost $100?
surrounding cats. My neighbor's cats caper keeps on building. We'll be right back after this on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show, or we might be in commercial right now, but because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is happening right now, you're seeing this, and it's not the ideal way we want to bring you the show, but it's the best workaround to keep the peace between us and YouTube and Vimeo, even though, we are a broadcast entity and they don't recognize that. But I'm so tired of fighting with them about our music and the fact that we have an agreement to allow us to play certain songs and they don't honor that and la 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 la. But anyway, and they threaten to sue. Anyway, so we've taken all that out. So you're hearing this, so you're seeing this, and it makes. All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. Oh my goodness! Now is the time for Black Friday savings at Home Depot. Not sure what to get at the Home Depot? Home Depot's gift center has just the thing for that hardworking person in your life. Or if you want to amp up the holiday decorations, Home Depot's Essentials for Holiday Decorating, both inside and out, will power you up for the holidays. And don't forget 12 months special financing on qualifying purchases when you shop through the Home Depot banner on our website using your Home Depot credit card. Home Depot, more saving, more doing at the Home Depot. And welcome back to the shuddy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, DA, you are $100 poor.
Why?
This week, the Masked Singer unmasked the flower. And it was as who everyone suspected, yet the judges tried to mislead us.
Yeah.
And it was, of course, the one, the only, the legendary, sensational Patti LaBelle behind the mask of the flower. Duh.
Yeah. Now,
So how are we $100 poor?
because remember the bet was if it was anybody besides Patti LaBelle, he would give us $100.
$100. Chris, $100
But he was so
bill.
but he was so sure that it was Patti LaBelle that he was like, if it's anybody else, I'll give up.
But I'm not $100 poor because I didn't have that $100.
Well, you're not going to be $100 richer either.
You $100 neutral.
But by the way, spoiler alert. All right.
I was gonna say I could just take some. Never mind.
Now,
There's going to be somebody that is going to be listening to this show like on Friday that has the Masked Singer in their DVR, and they're going to hear this,
Oh, well.
and they're going to be pissed.
Whatever.
Well,
Because
Spoiler alert.
It just happened, 3 days ago?
well, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Watch shows on time.
After we have, I'm actually one of those people.
Really?
Yeah, I will leave something in my DVR for days before I watch it.
I'm not gonna lie. I have not watched The Mandalorian, and they're about to release tomorrow the 3rd episode, and I'm not watching them until Sunday.
Oh my god!
I've been waiting to watch them with my friend.
I watched them.
and-
Spoiler alert, DT.
You
The
had
dinosaurs
how did,
kill
I was
people.
gonna say, how did you watch them? I literally went to your house last night and saw you struggle to order Disney Plus.
Oops, I totally forgot to do that too.
The Mandalorian sounds like a complicated instrument that like Asian parents make their daughters
I thought
play.
it was more like a car
That
that,
was
has to
racist.
get up to
How was that
65,
racist?
65 gigawatts before it could avoid running into the
That's the
clock tower.
DeLorean.
Oh, damn it! So
But,
you were watching the DeLorean.
No, so I was watching it, and what I noticed was, and I asked you because you were very versed in the whole first season of The Masked Singer, and you seen we watched a couple episodes together.
Yes,
but,
we did.
But you've watched more than I have.
I'm more invested. More vested.
Yeah, and so I asked the question: has there ever been a time where like the coaches are so adamant, or the judges are so adamant about it being a certain person, and it turns out to be that person?
Oh, that's what your question was?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it turned out to be that person because there weeks prior when the flower was, they were saying everybody but Patty.
Now, see, okay, now I'm glad you mentioned that because that's why I thought about what I wrote this down earlier. Them doing that, guessing everybody but who it is until we know that they're going to be unmasked.
Yeah.
I think that in itself is the rub. I think that right there tells us that the judges are in on the what's the word that I'm looking for? They're in
the new.
They're
in
in
the know.
They're in on the misdirection.
Yeah, of course they are. And that's what I was getting to last night when we were watching
Right,
it.
yeah.
Was because I was like, she is so famous and like
Ridiculously stupid famous.
and the thing is I felt like if she's gonna be unmasked, first of all, we felt that she was unmasked on her own.
I totally agree with that.
Because I was like, she wants to go.
Song
Like,
selection.
Her song selections are horrible.
And she didn't have that Patty feeling behind
Yeah,
her.
and then like I remember seeing the first performance I seen her. She was working the stage.
She's killing it.
This performance, she stood in one spot and was just waving a hand.
She-
Hello.
She had the disposition in her body. Her body language said that I am a queen.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be on this stupid show with Nick Cannon anymore. And I honestly, the way that it played out, it just lets me know that I'm going to say it. You know what? I'm going to go on record and say it. The show is a hoax. The first season, it was new. It was exciting. But now the bloom has fallen off the rose, pardon the pun, because now you literally see the science behind the show.
Yeah.
The science behind the show. The judges are in on it. The judges are part of the misdirection.
Spoiler alert.
Yes.
Anything you watch on TV is a hoax. It's a ruse.
Well, look, this show was entertaining at first, though.
Yeah, but
It was at least entertaining. Now there was some guesses that even with who was it that we knew we were going to get last year? Who was the famous person that we totally called out on the show? What was the singer? DA, you should know. She's colored.
Fantasia.
No. Who was it?
Oh my
She's
God.
colored. She's colored.
Who was it?
Gladys Knight.
No. It was Gladys
It
Knight.
was Gladys.
Was
Knight.
it Gladys?
It was Gladys Knight.
Yeah, it was Gladys.
It was Gladys Knight that we knew without a shadow of a doubt that was Gladys the mother effing Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But we were so caught up in the fact that we were following in with the judge's misdirection.
Yeah.
Well, now we didn't figure it out. The misdirection is part of the show.
Yeah.
And it sucks now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm in for season season 3, and also No Name on the YouTube was guessing that the dog was Chris Daltrey.
Was it?
But D-Tay last night nailed it, and then he also guessed who the dog was. Wait, hold on. Wait, sorry, what? That was inappropriate, Lil D. Hi, Lil D.
Hey.
All right, so
Mister, I don't answer my phone.
I'm
showtime,
working.
bro.
Security had me pressed up against the thing.
I seen
left my keys.
I seen it. I was laughing the whole time.
So I was trying to get you to come down and vouch for me.
Yeah, you want me to stop my show to come down there and help you because you forgot your key card.
Is that why you left?
That's why he left.
Is that why DA jumped out of the studio?
I had to become smart and say, "Oh, they're live on Facebook." Well, let me send a message to there.
We're not live
YouTube.
on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. I am so glad you're plugged in, Lil D. Glad you're here, too.
I got through.
You got in, though.
I got in.
But you know what? I feel the same way watching a show called Wild 'N Out, speaking in Nick Cannon,
Okay.
because they have this thing called Wild Style. Are you familiar with that detail?
I'm very familiar with
So
that.
do you think Wild Style is all real? Good talk. I think it's BS because just the way they feed off of each other at the end, they don't have that good chemistry every episode.
Well, Wild 'N Out, the science behind Wild 'N Out goes back to the old days of Whose Line Is It Anyway? It's all
another
it's-
scripted.
No, that's improv. But, and I know this for a fact
Mm-hmm.
because I've taken an improv class. There is a science behind the improv.
Okay.
There's a science behind what we do here. There's a science behind improv on how you can lead or create the joke.
Yeah.
And then the people that also understand the science behind improv will be able to pick up the joke. It's definitely there's a science behind it.
Have you saw the 85 South show? They do the same
Actually,
thing.
no. I've seen it on YouTube, but I haven't clicked on it. It's like 3 hours.
They pick up on each other.
Yeah.
You know, they do the improv and they just pick up. It's just
Yeah.
just natural.
It's kind of like how me, D-Tay, and Lil D do on this show, DA.
That mean he left you cold out. That mean
I don't get it.
Exactly.
All right, but spoiler alert: the show is a hoax. The judges are in.
Oh, did
on
you
it.
reveal my guess though?
No.
Did
Because,
you want to?
I don't know. You know what? Why not?
Do it.
Spoiler alert times 2. So there's the dog on the
wanna
the
guess.
Masked Singer,
I want to guess.
and
The
last
Fox is Jamie
week-
Foxx, just so you guys know.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
And
You didn't know
last
that.
week, No Name off the YouTube was guessing that the dog was Chris Daltrey from American Idol fame.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Sure, we'll entertain a question.
Now, is No Name? I've been trying to figure this out because I've been listening to the show because I've been not being able to come to the show. Is that their name or is that what the name you guys gave them? Like, is
That's what.
Yeah.
Their handle is No Name.
Yeah.
okay?
It's
Yeah,
that
their
famous
YouTube
female
handle.
Chicago rapper from Chicago.
Yeah.
A female?
No Name.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
And then No Name is married to everybody, so she's everybody's name.
Yeah.
So the so there's the
thought
mask of the dog,
Yeah.
and D-Tay so eloquently, literally solved the mystery of the dog. I really didn't know who it was. I was agreeing with No Name last week that it was Chris Daltrey.
You said Jamie Foxx.
Jamie
No,
Foxx
that-
is another mask.
yeah, that's
which is
the
the
fox.
But this is a dog.
How original.
I know, right?
I know.
I was like, that is Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Like nobody really knows why, but that's what it is. So D-Tay, who did you guess as I punched my microphone, who did you guess the dog was? And I thought it was spot on.
Zac Efron.
I see what you did there. Who did you think the dog was? I thought it was
Spot.
spot on.
He didn't even know he did that.
I know,
I did.
but see how we feed off of each other in the improv wild styles of the show.
yeah, it's
it
like
gets
we're-
intricate.
It's like a feedstock store in here.
It's so great that he did that, but the thing was, he totally stepped on the reveal.
Yeah, he did.
Who
And
did?
now the thunder is gone from the
Yeah.
reveal.
The bloom is off the rose.
Yeah.
They don't show you no love in here, huh?
I don't mind.
Hell no. Have you seen him lately? No, you haven't. You haven't been here.
I know.
did.
But
he can't
I-
even get me from the
I
security.
think that the Zac Efron guess was spot on because the specialty about the dog's costume on The Masked Singer is the abs.
hmm
They have abs built into the dog costume.
Yep.
And I think it's definitely Zac Efron is known for his little skinny man abs.
I don't even really know who that is.
All right, because he's white.
That's not. Look, you gonna push that narrative that I don't like white stuff? I love white people.
I didn't push the narrative.
He
You
like white
forced
stuff.
the narrative.
Yeah, he likes whipped cream.
You know,
I actually don't like whipped
You
cream.
forced the narrative.
It makes my tummy hurt.
Nevertheless,
Mayonnaise.
where are we at on time?
Mommy always
We got
takes the
5
whipped cream out of my chocolate.
We
milk.
got 5 minutes. I
got
can
5 minutes.
nail this in 5 minutes.
You like mayonnaise?
That's what she said.
I can nail a lot of stuff in 5 minutes too. You know what I'm talking about? Give me less time. You know what I'm talking about?
At my age, I could nail it 3 times in 5 minutes. Here's the thing.
Hey, that's talent.
Yeah, for real.
You won't believe.
Is it as his at it
Try it one more time from the top.
at hit
Move on.
at his age he can't even nail the toilet.
It was worth
I
it.
told you that is secrecy.
It was worth the wait.
Okay, it wasn't secrecy, but Lil D. Okay, we'll do this instead of my.
Do y'all ever get like the morning one and it's like split in 2 streams?
No.
Yes, that happened to me this morning.
I'd be pissed.
Okay.
Literally.
So what do you
my
guys
foot.
do? Because I like bend down. Sometimes I just sit like screw.
Kegels, brother. Kegels.
sitting.
I stop the stream. I fix what's going on in the pink, and then I just keep going.
Yeah, the on the live stream, the Lil D. You know, I shared. You know how I'm old and I went to the restroom and just completely missed the toilet. Completely, it got the wall. Well, now I think things, because it's cold. I think things have. I'm going to try to do this eloquently. I think things have experienced a level of shrinkage that has never been experienced before.
How was that elegant?
And I swear that I was holding it and aiming it, yet at the point of release,
Yeah.
it just went everywhere but the toilet.
Dang.
I swear I was wondering what exactly, because the arterial spray was more like if nothing was being held, where it was like, you know, a fireman's hose just doing whatever it wanted to do.
Which is fun to do at times anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but not when you just literally are, when you're finished, it's just, you're steady to the puddle. I know there's just no better way to put that.
So you were aiming at the.
I thought I was aiming it. I must have been holding my thumb or something. I don't know.
It was his stomach flap.
I thought I had something in my hand, and I know for a fact I had something in my hand pointed down towards the toilet.
So next time, try.
Clearly, it was not what needed to be pointed towards the toilet.
Try turning toward the wall. And you might, you know what I'm saying? If you try, and you.
This time, you know what? This one was so bad, Lil D. I missed the wall. Had to mop the whole floor.
Wow.
I'm just getting old. I just can't. I think that it is gotten to the point where
You should
it
sit
is so
peace sitting down.
small that it doesn't even. I'm just gonna have to start sitting.
Yeah.
Did you have?
That's what I do.
Did you have lights on?
Smart.
I do that sometimes. Did
No,
you,
it's
I
did
did
you
smart.
have lights
not
on?
have lights on.
Well, that's a good excuse.
Okay, I'm gonna ride that wave right there. as
And you
an
should
excuse.
also wipe.
Yes.
Wipe what? I can't even hold it. How am I gonna find it to wipe it?
Yeah, white.
Yeah, why don't you?
No, we're not gonna get into this because it gets really, really graphic. But I understand what you're
It's
saying.
not graphic.
not
You just
graphic at
take
all.
one piece of square
Yeah,
and
you
wipe it.
And the reason
I
why
shake it.
Oh, DT is
Shaking
very,
is
very,
not- is
DT
not efficient.
Is very, very passionate about this.
No.
I am too.
Yeah,
I'm teaching my sons to do that.
Yeah, the reason why is because even when you shake, you don't get it all off. And if something leaks back in there, that's how you get UTIs and stuff like that. And you can like cause serious damage to your body. So
Why did you teach this in school?
They don't teach anything in school.
you know what's funny though is I'm so happy that you're telling you. You said that you're teaching your sons this because my dad didn't teach me this. My grandmother taught me this.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Yeah.
she taught me this, and I was like, oh snaps!
Yeah.
Like, why did my dad tell me this?
Yeah. Because men are taught to just shake it.
Yeah.
And there's a stigma, don't shake it more than 3 times.
Because
Yeah,
if you shake it more than 3 times, you're playing with it. Hey, just because you take your headphone off don't mean we can't hear you.
Oh, I was talking.
I was trying to show you something without interrupting the show, but clearly you stopped the damn show.
That's the synergy that I'm missing out on.
Well,
I just want to know if the show's still going
I don't know.
on right now. Okay.
Hey,
You know what I do.
You gonna show me the other day?
Hey, you remember that time when I stopped the show off the mic to tell you something?
Oh, yeah,
And
hey.
everyone was listening, but they couldn't hear me.
You remember that time I told you about the time where I thought my penis was so small I couldn't hold it in the bathroom, and then you quit on the show.
You
and
just
told
talked about
everybody?
that. I just did that.
Yeah,
I remember
It's
that.
crazy.
This is
All right,
funny.
everybody,
Hey,
welcome back to
Sharky,
Fat
you
Guy
slut.
Radio.
Hey, write that down.
Oh, Jesus
Go
Christ.
circle jerk each other off in the back. Right now.
You wouldn't be able to find it because I'll be just.
It's
Oh,
not
my
really a
God.
circle. It's more like a
Missed the
triangle
toilet and
jerk.
Hit each other in the mouth.
It's like a triangle jerk.
Y'all are disgusting. You need to hear Baby It's Cold Outside. All right, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
offended by that song.
We're going to you need to listen to Afterburn. We're going to take a quick break right here, ladies and gentlemen. On the other side of this, more fun and more thrills right here on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
Uncle Jerry's girlfriend is coming. Copy. More green beans. Sebastian, deploy to aisle 2. On it. Mom, cousin Linda's bringing another friend. Understood. Another spiral ham and Bob Evans mashed potatoes. Ricky, aisle 10 and 4 on your way back. Got it. Aisle 12.
Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show, or we might be in commercial right now, but because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is happening right now, you're seeing this, and it's not the ideal way we want to bring you the show, but it's the best workaround to keep the peace between us.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. This portion of the show is brought to you by Afterburn. Yeah, I don't know why I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do this.
Right.
Turn his mic on. Lil D,
Oh, yeah, buddy.
tell him about Afterburn. DT, have your finger on that dump button.
Well, since I ain't been here for so long,
That's you know, you're right out of the gate on a high.
yeah. $3.
$3.
3 of them.
Scouts honor.
All 3 of y'all. You get to listen to all the nakedness.
All the
all the explorationness.
mm-hmm.
All the
Cryptocurrency.
quick pro bono.
Quid pro bono.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Quid pro
Oh, yeah,
bono.
Quid. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's quid pro quo,
There we go.
also known as the office of the president.
Not on Afterburn. It's not.
Yep. So
No. There's a lot of quid pro quo on
You
Afterburn.
see what I'm saying?
If you do this, I will definitely do that.
Oh, true.
So for $3, you get the quid pro bono, which means we're gonna do something for you. You do something for us. So which brings me into $8.
Quid
The
pro
$8 is what you gonna get
Uh-huh.
to see us live. You ain't gonna see me because I'm always late. But you get to see all these 3 gentlemen doing stuff. You get to see detail. You might even see his thing hanging out if you look just right. But
well,
that's the $8 show.
That's the $8 show.
That's the $8 show.
Yeah.
But still, for $3, you still get to get the quick bro though.
Quick trip bono is what he said,
So
ladies and gentlemen.
Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Thank you, Lil D. That's that. I mean, you know what? You know what I hear? You know what I hear?
What you hear?
I hear sales just going up.
Cha-ching, cha-ching,
Ching, ching,
cha-ching,
ching.
cha-ching.
I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but
Uh-huh.
I would probably jump on that Afterburn bandwagon before the first of the year.
Yeah.
Just saying. All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. You won't believe what happened to me.
What, you pissed on the
Nope, them damn cats.
Ooh.
All right, so
Tell me something new.
I'm not going to show my hand for the bonus show because it hasn't dropped yet, but we mentioned at the top of this show that it's been raining out in Phoenix, and it's been rather cold. DA is dressed up like OB, want everybody Kenobi money. And DT is doing what he should do and wearing the smallest shirt possible.
The tightest shirt
So-
possible.
And I appreciate that.
Did you wear that to your numbers job?
And then
I did.
And then Lil D is in here looking like he's just missing the 9 digits under his chin as he's booked in for homicide of a white woman. Here's the thing.
Yeah, true.
So it's been raining outside. It's very chilly.
It's
and
raining men.
The
Hallelujah.
stray cats, and we get new listeners all the time. So just to catch you up very quickly is that my neighbor, who will forever known on this show be referred to as Lady Bitch 1.
Or the guy that the guy that Little D wanted to hit all the time.
Yeah, you don't want to hit it now because everything has gone south.
You
and it
swear
ain't coming
that.
back.
I don't trust your.
yeah.
I don't trust your opinion on women.
That's fine. We're
gotta
not here
see
to
it.
discuss that, boys.
True.
But I'm willing to
She
talk about it.
feeds stray cats.
Yes.
All the time.
And she started with 2,
Yep.
and the last count was 14.
Yep.
Okay, and they come from
Maybe 13.
miles around to eat in front. Well, it's been raining and it's been cold, and the cats are not inside her house or inside her garage. Which I say, if she really cared about these cats, she would put them inside somewhere. Especially with Arizona being or the city being as cold as it has been for the last few days. So it's not. So the cats have been seeking refuge from the rain in front of my front door. I mean, literally at the threshold of my front door. And so I figured out why they're gathering there. It's not to get away from the rain. It's because my 35-year-old home is not well sealed. So there is heat
Oh, the heat
that is escaping from under the door, and that's what they're getting close up to. Earlier today, I literally saw 7 of them huddled up,
They smoke a cigarette.
smoking cigarettes and drinking cat martinis,
Okay.
rolling doobies at my front door. And I was leaving to go to Walmart to grab something for lunch. I love the Walmart deli.
They have good.
They got a rotisserie chicken that is to die for.
I've been told you that.
I know. I just heard it now because they sponsored the show now. So here's the thing. I go to Walmart and I pull out of and I was in the car, couldn't do nothing because, normally I would have taken the proper actions, bullets, rocks, shoes, whatever it takes to shoo the cats away.
Yeah.
So go to Walmart, come back, look at the front door. Just the little baby cats were there because it was a litter that was had a couple of months ago. So I pull into the garage, I go over, and of course, as soon as they see my shadow, they run. So they ran, and I'm like, ugh. So I got my bag of groceries in my hand, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm out. I might as well go and check my mail. So I walk to the edge. My home is, 35 years old. We still have individual mailboxes.
What?
We don't have the community mailbox where you walk up the block and you use a key like you do in an apartment. We have individual mailboxes on our streets.
That's so antiquated.
I know, and it's really, really white, DA.
What
You
the
know
hell's
nothing
antiquated?
about it.
Old.
Oh.
So I go to
Antiquated.
It's a fancy old.
So I go to the edge of the sidewalk. I check my mail, and one of my neighbors from a few houses up. I only time I see her, I don't know what house she lives in, but she's a few houses up, and she's out walking her little brown dog. I always see her walking a little brown dog, and I wave, and when we see each other passing in our cars, we wave. That's what most of our neighbors do.
She old?
On my street, she's a little longer in the tooth.
Oh, a little longer in the tooth.
Yeah, she's a little longer in the tooth.
A little tighter in the cooch.
And,
So nothing sexy.
And you know what? And nowadays people are very good at opining. People are really good to opine when they feel that it's necessary.
What is an opine?
Oh, that's like when you take a breakfast burrito and you got a breakfast bar and you put them together.
Oh.
It's like
Opine is the root word of opinion, you uneducated jagaloon.
It's like an obtuse, okay? Same thing.
Doesn't make any sense. So my neighbors are
Trump University.
longer in the tooth and they're very opinionated.
Why didn't you just say opinionated?
Because I wanted to say opine. Because I am an educated person.
He's a truculent, okay?
I feel like we're sequestered right now.
Jesus Christ.
I yield my time to the chairman. Here's the thing. So my neighbors, they're all nosy as hell because they're old. They got nothing to go. They got nothing going on with their day. They're home all day.
Let's gossip with the black.
They're sexless. We don't have any black people in my neighborhood.
You're just assuming they're sexless.
That's true. I know the little blue pill, I would imagine. But I'm looking, the way that some of them look, I'm kind of hoping that they're sexless.
Oh, damn.
Because I could not imagine. Oh.
It sounds like a pickle in a mayo jar.
Let me.
It's like throwing a hot down.
Let me
It's
ask
like
you
throwing
this.
a hot dog down a very dusty hallway.
Very dusty, yeah. Let me. So, what if they going over to your house when you say you're at home?
Yes, I'm
They
always
happen to
home.
come over. Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Hey, we have one dying wish. My wife has never been with a black guy. We were wondering, and we were going to offer you, or you know how they have.
Can you
they're
be on your
rich
mic, though?
and got 401ks. Oh, I'm not. Would you accept the offer if they offered you money?
So
let's say 100K.
So I have my grocery bag in my hand, and I walk to the edge of the driveway to check my mail, and here comes one of my neighbors walking her little brown dog.
Yeah,
And she,
Opie McGee.
she walks up to me, and I say, you know, good afternoon.
Good day, sir.
And she says, good afternoon. Can I tell you something?
Ooh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about.
And I said, I'm like, sure. I mean, I'm hoping that it's going to be, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking it's going to be quick because my rotisserie chicken is getting cold. You know, I'm like, lady, you got to make this quick because, you know, I got chicken.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying?
And
You
you're
know?
not black.
Yeah, I'm not. I got rotisserie chicken, not fried chicken.
Chicken is chicken.
And it's finger licking good.
It
Hell
is
no.
finger licking
Except
good.
for that
All
nasty
right.
ass
So
chicken
she says, can I tell you something?
Uh-huh.
And her little dog stopped, and I reached down and I pet the little dog and everything. And I'm like, sure. She says, I don't know you, but I find it absolutely appalling that with the weather we are having, you leave your cats outside your door.
Ooh.
Wow.
Answer that, Corey.
I said,
He said,
I was caught off guard, and I kind of just
you
said,
were appalled.
I said, I'm sorry, what? She says, I walked by here just a few minutes ago, and I saw your cats outside your front door crying, trying to get back into the house. And I think it is a shame that you have these beautiful creatures and you are leaving them outside in this cold.
Preach.
Sound black. Is she black?
No.
Because the way you making it sound.
I said,
This is only he can only do old black people. He can't do an old white word.
Oh.
so what she was basically doing
He's trying to shame you.
was blaming me
Holding you accountable.
for the cats that my bitch ass neighbor feeds that she doesn't take care of to keep them cold, but they're coming to my property to try to stay warm. So this lady,
Yeah.
who is as sweet as the day is long, thought that it was me who was keeping those cats outside.
Did you set her straight?
Yeah.
Possession is 7/11 of the Constitution.
I wish that was true with death.
You wish.
I was
You can make it
so
happen.
taken back.
Please tell me you told her something.
And I looked at her and I said, bitch. No. I said,
This your favorite soul.
with all due respect, madam, I don't own a cat. She says, all those cats that were outside your door. I said, what cats? And she said, and then she
Kitty
walked,
cat.
and then she walks over, you know, across my driveway. She walks over and kind of up on my property, and she points, and she sees, and she points to the front door, and I'm like, those cats?
Yeah,
She's like, yeah, those cats. She said, you got a brown one and a dark black one. And they were huddled up at your door, scratching, crying to get in. I almost took them from you.
Ooh.
I said, ma'am.
With all due respect.
I said, ma'am, because now it didn't all came. I didn't put 2 plus 2 and got 4. You know what I'm saying? I said, ma'am, I'm not responsible for them kitties. Those are feral cats. Let me show you. So I walked her up to my front door and pointed out the bush that's on my neighbor's property, and I said they all live there. And she said, they live under that bush? I says, yes, they live under that bush. And they get fed right there. And I pointed to my neighbor's front door
With the dish.
with all the dishes out there. I said, you see that little white dish? You see those 2 little blue dishes? You see that other little gray dish off to the side? That's where those cats are being fed. It ain't got nothing to do with me. The reason why they're at my front door, I know not. If anybody should be protecting these cats, it should be my neighbor. She's like, I never see anybody at that house. I thought that house was empty. She says, I'm so sorry. I feel so embarrassed. I was so mad I almost called the police.
Should be nosy,
Oh,
bitch. You
dang.
gonna call the police on me? You know they shooting black folk out here in these streets. You about to call the
Right.
police over some cats.
Good thing she
I gotta
didn't call
slap
the
you right
police.
now,
I
old lady.
said, lady, I said, ma'am, I'm not responsible for these cats. And then and then, you know, she apologized and everything, and she felt bad, and then she tried to go over and tried to pick up one of the little kitties and all this other kind of stuff. And her dog is just like, he just old, he don't care.
Yeah.
You know, he's just walking on the leash waiting for God. You know, and so she goes off. I go back into my garage. I go in the house. I eat my chicken. And while I'm eating my chicken, I just get pissed.
Yeah.
I got mad because now I'm wondering how many other of my neighbors are thinking that this is my fault. That these mother effing felines that are outside shivering and shaking and possibly on the brink of death is my fault.
A lot.
Because my neighbor is not housing them properly.
Have you-
So they're all coming to my property only because I haven't replaced my front door. So this is what I did. And I know we're up on the break. I stuffed my front door on the inside. I put a towel down there to block any of the heat from getting out. So now they have no heat source.
Well,
That's
let me
old
tell you
school.
something.
I'm not doing that to be mean. I'm doing that because I don't want to be accused of animal cruelty because of what my effed up neighbor is doing.
I got bad news for you. Remember, yesterday I went to your house to drop off them Christmas lights that I borrowed from you like 3 years ago.
That's where them came from.
There.
By the way, none of the bulbs work anymore. Thank you.
Thanks, Trinity.
Blame it on the daughter.
But those cats, when I was just over there last night dropping those lights, they were right there at your door.
And it was just today that I did this. It was just earlier today that I stuffed the door.
Oh.
So I stuffed the door and I didn't see them congregating there much anymore. But I'm getting blamed for this.
As you
Yeah.
should.
How is it as I should?
You haven't taken enough precautionary methods. Indulgence.
I have spent thousands of dollars in non-lethal deterrent systems
That was your
for
issue.
these mother effing cats.
Where has that gotten you?
When I told everybody on the air that I shoot them, people lost their S. Now my neighbors are thinking that these are my domestic animals that I'm putting out in this cold, which is further from the
You
truth.
ought to be ashamed of yourself,
You can
Scrooge.
kiss all my big, fat, nasty, dimpled, no penis having ass.
You sure?
These
have
are
a penis in
see
your
if you PETA lovers out there would have let me shoot these mother effers, we wouldn't be having this problem right now, and I wouldn't have to be worried about Aunt Betty walking up the street thinking that I'm up here committing animal cruelty by leaving my cats out in 50-degree weather. That's not what I'm doing. If it was up to me, Aunt Betty, them cats would be 6 feet under.
True. You would have been too. She'd have
So
called the cops.
again, another wrinkle,
Just saying.
another wrinkle in this cat caper that again has nothing to do with me. The only thing that affects me is their poop because they come to my house to poop. I mowed my backyard. I thought I hit like a dead animal or something in my backyard. No, it was a pile of poop that flew everywhere.
Wow.
Sorry if you're having lunch listening to this.
Wow.
Now I'm getting blamed.
Yep.
Now I'm getting blamed. I hold my status in the neighborhood with high regards. I'm not black on my block. There are no blacks on our block other than the ones that bring us our food through Uber. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. And on the other side of this, bitch of the year. Right here on Fat Guy Radio Show. We're going to keep going with the animal cruelty stories as they continue to grow here on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back after this.
Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show. or we might be in commercial right now, but because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is happening right now, you're seeing this, and it's not the ideal way we want to bring you the show, but it's the best workaround to keep the peace between us and YouTube and Vimeo, even though, you know, we are a broadcast entity and they don't recognize that. But I'm so tired of fighting with them about our music and the fact that we have an agreement to allow us to play certain songs and they don't honor that and la 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 la. But anyway, and they threaten to sue. Anyway, so we've taken all that out. So you're hearing this, so you're seeing this, and it may get cut off at any time because when we start talking, that's the part YouTube and Vimeo and the other streaming services will allow us to give you. So once we start talking, I'll just go away, and then I'll be back when we go to another commercial.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. Lady K off of the Twitter makes a very good point. She says it's very well documented on the show that the cats aren't yours, so there's your proof if it comes to it. It's ridiculous. I make fun and I make light of it, but it is absolutely ridiculous. It's disgustingly ridiculous. And you know what? One of them I saw today, he ain't walking right. It ain't walking right. I'm just waiting to find out where I'm going to find it. Because when they die, when they go to die, like most animals do, they separate from where they call home, and the place they're going to separate is somewhere on my property. And I'm sorry, I know people don't like it. It's her responsibility.
You know what's funny, though?
She feeds them, she can bury them, which she does.
Without these cats, I think you will not have purpose.
What, these cats don't give me purpose, fool. How dare you?
What happened to the bird?
I think probably one of the cats ate him, even though I did have another bird issue today, a woodpecker.
Ooh, those are annoying.
I was sitting in my office, and I just heard...
He's like, the prostitute came early.
and I heard all this banging and knocking, and I'm like, why is the prostitute trying to get out? No, I'm kidding. No, I heard all this knocking. I'm like, so I thought, and it was coming from the corner of my house, and I thought it was maybe like a pole or something like that was on the corner of the house that was blowing up against it. Maybe it was windy or whatever. Because sometimes when it's windy, my house is 35 years old. It creaks, it cracks, it's gonna fall down at some point. When the wind comes through and it huffs and it puffs, and it blows the house down. So
yeah, you're keeping it level.
So I'm like, I look outside the window. I'm like, there's no wind. There's no rain. Actually, the sun was shining while it was raining, which was weird. And so I'm like, what's making this noise? So then I go downstairs and I'm like, I need to investigate this, because,
you're white, apparently.
Right. I'm like, I hear trouble. I'm going to run to it.
Yeah.
So, of course, I arm myself. And I go...
Get a sandwich.
I go into...
On myself with a sandwich.
He gets a hoagie.
He don't even have to go to the kitchen. He just rolls over.
Yeah.
Who's there? What is that?
So a sandwich in there.
So it was ham
It was
on...
a club.
So it was ham on pinochle. And so...
Thank you. Thank you.
I got it.
So it was a ham sandwich on pumpernickel, and I went to the no man's land known as my backyard.
Okay.
And I got I'm like, I don't know what the hell I was expecting. As soon as I opened up my Arcadia door, I saw it fly.
Did you have to say Arcadia?
What else do you call it?
A door. When I opened up my door.
What do you call it, DT?
I don't say Arcadia. I thought it was Arcadian.
Oh, did I say it wrong?
I think it's an Arcadia door.
Arcadia is that.
But
it's not the point. Just say door.
I opened up the sliding glass door.
Which is an Arcadian door.
And I went out in the yard. And as soon as I opened it, I saw it fly away and landed on the wall, and then it flew away. So I'm like, I haven't seen a woodpecker in forever. I haven't seen a pecker in for.
DT, in the dark night.
What about
in the dark night.
No, Lil D.
Oh, no, Fagger, I got you. I got it late.
Yeah, you got to read the room. He was going somewhere.
He sure was.
Yeah, but no, I haven't. Yeah. So it was like I don't know what it was. It was just Bird. I don't know why I told him.
When Batman was holding the Joker over the building, waiting for the boat to blow up, and it didn't blow up, and Batman was like, "See," and then Joker was like, "You're not gonna kill me though, cause you need me."
I am offended at the fact that you think
Them cats will disappear, and your life and your purpose, you'll be questioning it. You'll be going to the pound and getting cats just to have that interaction again.
I'll be going to the pound with her cat to get some interaction. That's what I'll be doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the segment that has been besweeping the nation. Time for Bitch of the Year, also known as DTA of the Year or DA of the Year.
You got it right the first time.
Son of a monkey.
Look,
I'm
you stepped on yourself.
Well, what did I do?
I'm so damn,
Right? I was like,
You got astray.
produce this show your damn self.
I'm so damn flustered.
I got you,
by
Cory.
him.
I'll produce it.
Shut the hell up.
Give me them
DA.
levels.
Damn.
Hey, that's my name.
Pissed me off talking about the cats give me purpose.
See, because it hit.
You know
deep.
what? We're gonna get this bitch of the year out, and then I hope you brought your helmet. Bitch of the year, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't drive a motorcycle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this week's bitch of the year nominee is a couple.
Ooh.
A couple, man and woman. 21-year-old Isabel Mason and 19-year-old Jamie Pack. On Saturday, the couple entered into the Pet Paradise Pet Store in Danville, Kentucky.
Pet Paradise Pet Store.
They went for the guinea pigs. Grabbed 2 of the guinea pigs and then tried to smuggle them out of the store without paying.
A guinea pig?
The owner of the pet store noticed them and confronted the couple. The couple then fled the store, jumped in a car, and while driving away, one of the 2 rolled down a window and tossed out a 4-year-old guinea pig named Lucky onto the sidewalk. The driver ran over the pet shop owner's foot in the escape as well. Police later caught up with Isabel and Jamie, arrested them, and they are being charged with shoplifting, robbery, and animal cruelty. The owner suffered a little bruising to his foot, and Lucky the guinea pig wasn't injured.
Hey.
And that is your Bitch of the Year
What color were they?
nominee.
Well, they woodpecker descent.
Well, they woodpecker descent. All right. Where are we at on time?
Interesting fact.
We're at 112.
Can
Okay.
I share a story with you
112.
fellas that I can't get out of my mind?
Wait, before we get past that, I ate a guinea pig one time.
All right, Lil D, what do you have? No one gives a rat's ass there.
I got
It's a guinea pig,
I got
not
to
a rat.
vape with you fellas for a second.
You got a who?
Vape?
Vape. You know when you go therapy?
Vent.
Something?
It's called vent.
I got to vape with you guys for a second.
I got a
I was
vape.
going to
with
say,
you guys.
I was going to say, you got some?
You know what? When Lil D's not here, I do realize that we do have a very educated show. And then when he comes in here, I'm reminded it's not always the case.
You go from an A to a D. At least a D plus.
No,
It's
we
a
go
little
from-
D.
We go to A to a little D.
I stepped on it, my bad.
Yeah, you did step on it. You gonna read the room one day, and the room gonna punch you in your face. Go ahead.
Or let
Lil
me
D.
do it.
Go ahead, Lil D. Shut up, DA.
This is going to be dark. But I got to get this out. It's been, I can't get this off my mind.
You know how we have 7 minutes.
I was on 7 minutes, you got me. I was on Buckeye going towards 67th Avenue, and I saw these flashing lights.
Buckeye going towards 67th
Yes,
Avenue.
I was heading west on my way home.
Oh, Buckeye going. I have an audio clip of that area of town. All right,
Indeed.
continue on.
So you know how it rained last night and it was dark as hell. So I'm driving and I'm on the phone with a lady. I'm like, dang it. I was like, please don't tell me this is an accident up here because they're going to turn me around. So people turned off to the different streets. I kept going straight. I get right to 67th Avenue and Buckeye.
Buckeye.
I see a Toyota Tacoma. Like, he completed the turn, almost completed the turn. He got to the intersection, but he was stopped. And then there was the cop cars. And
This is going someplace
I
I think is going to be horrible.
Yeah, he said it
I
was dark.
looked to the right because I can't get this out of my mind. I keep seeing it.
Oh, so you're gonna put it in our minds?
There was a bicycle laying on the ground.
Oh, here we go.
Right next to the bicycle was the body, and they didn't. It was just laying there. I'm like, so I thought maybe I was seeing things. So I went because there was the cops. That must have had just happened. I go down, make a U-turn, come back, go slow, look, couldn't see much. Make a U-turn to go back.
Because he
Dang, talk about rubbernecking.
Well, no.
Went back because he couldn't
No,
see.
I had to go make a U-turn anyway because I was going west. But when first time I turned around, I was going back east. So I started turning back around to go back west.
Okay.
So when I swung back around, I drove. So then you see the bicycle there, and you see the guy laying right next to his bicycle. So the guy hit him in the intersection. He flew that damn far, and he was laying there dead. And I still can't get that image out of my head.
So what is the image? You can't get the image of a dead
The
body
dead-
laying in the street?
Yeah, I've seen bodies before, but this one just got to me for some reason. Cause he
That
was just-
happens all the time.
Was
in
it
this
mangled?
city.
But he was just, no, you couldn't see that, but it was dark. But he was just laying there dead. Just,
How do you know he was dead? How do you know he just wasn't passed out?
nah, he was dead.
Because he wasn't moving, bro.
When you passed out, you don't move.
Nah,
Usually
bro.
when you get hit by a car and fly, you're not passed out.
Yeah, no, he was.
I've been hit by many cars and flown.
On poor cars.
He got hit by a Toyota Tacoma.
Damn it.
Yeah, those cars.
I can't.
He said, "Can you write one down for him? Because he didn't get you to write something down for the
So
longest
you can't
time.
get out of your mind how.
This dead guy. He was just laying there, just dead.
See, I don't know why that doesn't affect me. Maybe because I've worked,
We both have. I used to like to go to the morgue, but this one just got to me.
Yeah, we've both been involved in the world of pathology
Yeah,
at
I
one
know.
point. I see dead people. I drive anytime you go down to certain areas of the town, you see dead people all the time.
I mean, I have a sixth sense about these things, and like I see dead people all the
See dead
time.
people all the time.
I have a sixth
One
sense
one day
about
I saw
these
Bruce Willis, and I was like,
oh, DT shot is stuck again.
Speaking of that,
Yes.
I finally got my pick your poison. I'm finally here.
Oh yeah, too bad we're out of show. And we're out of clearly we're out of time on DT's camera.
Hey,
as well.
DA, need to learn how to read the room. We're out of time, okay?
I hate this. I hate this camera
That-
setup.
That's what the cooey looks like, the guinea pigs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for
Like
joining
it's
us. It is the Thanksgiving holiday, and we will not be here next week, but we will have a best of show for you for the holiday season. But thank you so much for
Hey, can you
thankful for you guys listening and downloading and subscribing to the show.
Can you have the interns squeeze in one of our pick your poisons in there so people can get how that was, especially that first one we had when we did DA.
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. No, so
Except for we already
thankful for a lot
True.
of all of you that are out there that listen to the show, that subscribe to the show, that and those of you that are just tripping over the show. Thank you so much, and people that pop in on the show in and out. We have a lot to be thankful for. It's not an easy fight, but it's a fight that we're willing to continue to square off with because at the end of the day, it's worth it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess we got to give thanks. This is the end of the show. We ain't gonna be here next week, so I just give thanks to knowing you guys and going home to my parents.
Ain't
every night.
nobody said going around the table and giving thanks. Because by the time we get to DA, everybody ain't going to be thankful for the latest hip hop album that dropped.
Oh, get the camera.
Read the room.
Please get me out of the studio. Get me out of the studio with him. I was going to say something really, really nice, but I'm not going to say it to him now.
Aw.
Read the room, DA.
DT, even though you're frozen in your shot, I am thankful for everything that you do for the show. I know I'm not the easiest person to work for sometimes.
Say that again.
DA, you kiss all my ass!
A lot of kissing.
All of it. Oh, a lot of kissing.
But
you
I
said.
do appreciate everything that you do, you sexy mother effer. I almost said it.
Who that? To DT or
Lil
DA?
D, I am thankful that you live somewhere else other than my house.
Do me.
Watch what you wish for. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for you today. My apologies to Justin Bieber. We just ran out of time.
That's what you wish for, mister.
Let me quickly remind you about Walmart everyday low prices at walmart.com through the Walmart banner on our website. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to FatGuyRadioShow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. YouTube. Look us up, follow, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show, and when they ask you what's it all about, simply reply. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. That should be on a t-shirt. For Daniel Taylor,
What's good?
Doug the DA Andrew,
Holla.
and DJ Lil D.
Yeah, buddy.
I've been Cory Blaze with our show mantra, skinny people, fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. See you at the top.
Hello.
Good night.
Watch what you wish for.